Okay, so as we wait for it to pull up here. So Unit 5 is on page 55. And today, or in this unit, we're going to be learning about language for secrets. And we're going to start off with family secrets, then go to truth or myth, and tell me no lies. We'll learn how to talk about secrets, debunk a myth, discuss freedom of information, listen to a radio program about secrets, listen to a conversation about WikiLeaks, read a true story, read about everyday myths, read about investigative journalism, learn how to write a narrative, and maybe if we have time, we'll write a secret guide, a secrets guide. Okay.
Hey,
so,
teacher, sorry,
yeah.
I was late. I was trying to take a
That's okay. Welcome. So everybody, go get a notebook and a pencil. Okay, make sure you have one. And, or no, better yet, open up the email. Okay, so open up your Outlook. And I want you to write down your deepest, darkest secret about you and your family and send it to me right now.
Hi, Mr. Mark. What?
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know what is more horrifying, the fact that he's telling us to the fact that he's telling us to tell our most horrible secret, or the fact that your voice turned into a robot at the end.
My voice did.
Are you sure, Michael?
Okay, so I'll be expecting all those emails soon.
Then
about
you are
all
going
of.
to blackmail us?
Mr. Michael,
Yes.
I just joined and I hear that you want us to, is that right? You want us to write our biggest secret and send it through email?
Yep, and I'll forward it to all the teachers at the university, okay?
Can you CC the students also?
Sure, yeah. I'll put all the students and maybe send it on, I think I'll put it on Instagram too.
Okay, that's fine.
Sound good?
Yeah, I'll just say it out loud here.
Okay, all right. Anyway, of course you don't have to send me your secret. I just wanted to see what you guys would say. Anyway, so we're going to listen, but before we listen, let's have a quick conversation. In your opinions, why do people keep secrets? And if someone tells you something in confidence, are you likely to keep their secret or are you likely to tell someone else? Who would like to give me their opinions?
I can.
Go ahead, Yasmin.
It's Tada, but okay.
Oh, Tala, what?
I think it depends on who you are as a person, and your principle. Are you, even if like, I don't know. And to me personally, I don't like chatting a lot. I don't like to like. Did you hear what she said? She was like, da, da, da. I'm not that kind of person. So I think it depends on who you are as a person.
Okay, so different
Keeping
types of people.
secrets is hard. Or are you a chatty person?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So chatty people will have a harder time, and maybe shyer people will have an easier time. What do you guys think? What kind of secrets do people tend to keep?
Mistakes they've done.
Okay.
Secrets that can affect them.
Okay, good.
What was the question again?
What kind of secrets do people tend to keep, or why do people keep secrets?
Things that they don't want people to know.
Of course.
Okay.
What kinds of things?
Personal things, I guess.
Personal things, good.
Sometimes things that are not accepted by the people.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
I think so
ahead,
Michael.
Hamza?
Yes. I think that if keeping if sharing a secret with someone else okay I'll just start over. Okay, first of all, when someone tells you a secret and you share it with someone else, I think you might hurt that person who trusted you. So
Mhm.
we tend to keep secrets because we tend to be good people, and we avoid hurting others.
Okay. Great.
Yes, that's why what I that's um
Good.
I don't know.
Perfect.
خلاص بطلت.
Good,
I
Hamza.
just can't rephrase anything in my mind right now.
Oh, you said it very, very well. So let's go to the next question. Who would you talk to if you wanted to tell someone your innermost thoughts? And
Mr.
who would
Michael?
you? Yes.
Sorry, but page what, please?
Page 50 something, 50,
56.
56.
56. 56.
Thank you.
So Laith, who would you talk to if you wanted to tell someone your innermost thoughts? Laith, how about Omar?
Me?
Go ahead. Who would you talk to if you wanted to tell them your innermost thoughts?
To a non-judgmental friend.
Okay, good. And who would you definitely not talk to?
Like someone not close to me.
Mm-hmm. Good, like strangers.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And like maybe family as well.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna read the. Yes.
Mr. Michael, for me, I would tell the person who I trust and
Mhm.
who also understands my thoughts. And
Okay.
I always try people who misunderstand me.
Okay. Good. All right, so we're going to read this and then we're going to listen to a radio program. And they're talking about society has become more confessional. So when you confess something, you tell a secret or you admit that you did something wrong. So let's see. I would like, Kais, are you with us now? Would you read this?
I'll read it if you want.
Hold on, let me see. Laith, are you here?
I can, if you want.
Okay, good. Thank you. Hold on. I want to see some people that we don't get to hear from. Waleed, are you here? Okay. I guess we'll go Hiba.
Mr. Michael,
Okay. Everyone has a secret at
Mr.
some point.
Michael
And
is writing for you in the
That's okay. I'll read it. Go ahead, Hiba.
okay. Everyone has a secret at some point in their lives, and most of us will be told a secret and asked to keep it quiet. As society allegedly,
Allegedly, good.
allegedly becomes more conventional, are we far too willing to talk about matters that should be kept hidden? Are we losing the ability to keep secrets? When it's appropriate to divulge
Divulge.
a secret, and how should it be done? Are there types of secrets that should never be revealed?
Revealed, good.
This BBC radio program asks members of the public about their secrets, and Jeannie Murray takes up the discussion with Eva Reyes. I don't know what this, whose new novel is called. Whose new novels is called The Lost Art of Keeping Secrets.
Okay, so there's lots of words here that have to do with secrets, right? So we tell secrets, we keep secrets quiet. Allegedly means that someone suggests that it happened, but there's no proof yet. We talk about secrets, we keep secrets hidden. We divulge a secret, that's the same as tell a secret.
Okay.
We reveal a secret, that's the same as tell a secret. So Anytime you reveal something that's hidden, it's like you show it. And yeah, and that's about it. So let's listen and see what Jenny Murray and Eva Rice think about with secrets.
Unit 5. Secrets. Recording 1.
Now, if I'd ever told anybody how much my dad earned, he'd have been absolutely furious. I'm not sure that I ever really knew. We were raised in an atmosphere where families kept themselves to themselves and you told nobody your business. And then it all changed as we became more knowledgeable about the kind of dangerous secrets that might be held behind closed doors and the damage they could do. We were encouraged as a society to tell these tales and let it all hang out. So can we still keep a secret?
One of my friends told me to keep a secret about how she was going out with this other girl's boyfriend. And I kind of went up to the girl and told her by accident. It just fell out. She got really, really annoyed and it was horrible. It was like, I thought she was actually going to slap me. It was so bad. Oh my God. We made up like 2 hours later, but it was just the initial, you know, I should never have told her secret though. So it was my fault.
Have you ever given away anyone's secret by accident? Probably just Christmas presents, maybe accidentally telling someone what their Christmas present was. My husband nearly did that yesterday, actually. He took an afternoon off work to go and get something for Christmas for me. Wouldn't tell me for days where he was going and almost let it slip where he was. I really wish he had given it away.
What's the hardest secret that you've ever had to keep? I revealed a secret of a romance that I had with an older man that I revealed to my husband because I decided that I had to tell him so that because I couldn't live with this secret. If I had to live in honesty with my husband, I had to reveal to him the secret and face the consequences. And as you can see, this is the consequence. We've grown closer together as a result of that.
So the consequences were quite good then, seems.
There you are. Here he is still at my side and I'm at his side. So that was the very big secret that I kept, but I did reveal it.
Ailish Kavanagh talking to people in Croydon. So when do you spill the beans and be honest? And when is it better to stay stum? Eva Rice is the author of a novel called The Lost Art of Keeping a Secret. Do you really think we have lost the art of keeping a secret?
I certainly do. I think that nowadays everyone's so encouraged to say everything at all times and express the way they feel at the drop of a hat. And I think that the point of my book was to get across the fact that sometimes keeping a secret isn't always a bad thing. It can be something that can bring a more positive outcome than always telling everyone how you feel.
So what kind of secret would you keep?
I think like the characters in my book, if you're keeping a secret that is in some way going to protect somebody from something, obviously I don't want to give away too much of the plot, but if you're protecting somebody in a way that isn't going to damage them when they do ultimately find out, I think that in that case the secret's a very good thing to keep. But nowadays it's something that's frowned upon and something that's considered wrong, and you're supposed to tell everyone the way you feel 24 hours a day, and so it's something that you shouldn't do, to keep a secret.
All right, so lots of good words and phrases in there. Let's see how well you understood the overall story
Mr.
here.
Michael, before
ahead.
Laith just sent me a message, Laith Bahbe, and I think he sent you too. He's having problems with the internet connection. That's why he wasn't able to talk.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Good. All right. So what would have made the presenter's father furious? That was at the very beginning. Did anybody catch what she said would have made her father furious? I'm not sure if you
I
guys...
was focused more on the phrases and metaphors and something.
Good. That's smart. But let's listen and see if you can catch it. She says it very fast.
Unit 5. Secrets. Recording 1.
Now, if I'd ever told anybody how much my dad earned, he'd have been absolutely furious. I'm not sure.
Okay, did you catch it that time?
Nope.
Not sure that I ever really knew.
Unit 5. Secrets. Recording 1.
Now, if I'd ever told anybody how much my dad earned, he'd have been absolutely furious. I'm not
Anybody?
Because
Yes, Mr. Michael.
Go ahead, Rod.
So she said that if she ever tells anybody how her father earns, he would be so furious.
Good. How much her father earned, right? So how much money he gets from his job. Good. All right. Did anybody hear what the girl revealed about her friend's secret and if she was forgiven or not?
Yes.
Tala?
She wasn't forgiven.
Oh,
She got
Yasmin,
really
yeah.
mad.
Okay, good. So her friend got really mad. Do you remember what secret she revealed?
No.
Anybody else?
I think that her friend is dating her boyfriend or something.
That's right. So she's dating her friend's boyfriend. Good. And I think she was actually forgiven in a couple hours. All right. What secret did the wife want to know from her husband?
A Christmas.
That's right.
Yeah,
Christmas
gift.
present. Excellent. Now this one was a little bit scandalous. Is the woman who had another relationship still married?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
she didn't say that she get divorced.
Yeah, she's
So-
married. She's married because she said it got them closer, I think.
Excellent, Ali. And what kind of secret would the author keep?
Something that
The
would
secret
protect someone.
That
Good.
would not damage.
Good. Something that would protect someone. Good. All right. Let's look at the language that they used here.
Sure. One last thing.
Safe.
Can you repeat the first 10 seconds again?
Sure.
I can't. Yes.
Unit 5. Secrets. Recording 1.
Now, if I'd ever told anybody how much my dad earned, he'd have been absolutely furious. I'm not sure that I ever really...
Okay. She says it so fast. If I ever told anyone. So listen here, and you can read along too. I'm going to do it one more time.
Now, if I'd ever told anybody how much my dad earned, he'd have been absolutely furious.
Yeah, she starts off so fast. Now, if I'd ever told anybody. Good. Okay. Some of these you guys already know. We've talked about them a little bit. Some of them you've learned before. Let's see how many of these idioms you guys know. We were raised in an atmosphere where families
Mr.
kept
Michael?
themselves. Yes.
For themselves.
Good.
I'm
Tala?
struggling to hear you. The connection is really poor.
Okay. So try to pay attention, and then if
I
you
don't know
don't
what to
catch it,
do.
you can
I
listen
hear
to
you
it
guys like in a
later.
robot voice.
Okay. One thing you can do, Tala, is listen to the recording afterwards, and you'll be able to hear it more clearly.
If I
Okay.
hang up and came back to the call, would it be
Give it a
better?
shot.
I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, go give
Okay.
it a shot. So good. I think someone said, Ali, maybe they kept themselves to themselves, and
To
you told
themselves.
nobody your business. Good. And we did that one in 1:30, I think. You learned that. Number 2, who would like to read it?
Me, Mr. Michael.
Good. Hamza.
We became more knowledgeable about the kind of dangerous secrets that might be held behind closed doors and the damage they could do.
Good. So when you hold a secret behind closed doors, you basically keep it a secret. Okay. Number 3.
I'm Sally.
Okay. Go ahead.
He almost let us slip where he was.
Good. So let it slip is another way to say reveal a secret or to tell a secret. Let it slip. Number 4.
Can I do it?
Yes.
So when should you spill the beans and be honest?
Good. Spill the beans is another way to say let it slip or to tell a secret. All right. Number 5. This is an unusual one. Maybe it's popular in
sorry.
England. Do you know it?
I'll try.
Okay.
When is it better to keep or to no, I don't know, cap
Stay.
Stay. Good.
Stay, I
So
guess.
keep stumm or stay stumm. And that's, I've never heard that phrase before, actually. So it must be very British. But when you keep stumm, you basically keep quiet. And then last one, it's a secret. So try not to let the blank out of the bag.
The cat.
Good. Let the cat out of the bag. I don't know where that idiom came from. I don't know why we
Out of the
decided.
hat.
No, we say bag. Cat. Let the cat out of the bag. Now there is a story, The Cat in the Hat, but that's not the same. So let the cat out of the bag means to tell a secret. So let me give you these. And you guys can start using them when you, oh, there's one more, 7. Give the game away. So keep yourself to yourself means that you don't go out much. So earlier Tala was saying that it depends on what kind of person you are. So a person that keeps themselves to themselves would not tell secrets. To hold something behind closed doors is to keep it secret. Let it slip is to tell the secret. Spill the beans to tell the secret. To keep stumm or to stay stumm means to be quiet, to not tell the secret. Let the cat out of the bag is to tell the secret, and give the game away is also to tell the secret. So lots of idioms that you can use. Any questions about those? All right, let's keep moving. And I'll give you these answers here real quick. So, spill the beans, deliberately disclose a secret. Something that happens in private, the public are not allowed to know. You keep it behind closed doors or hold it behind closed doors. To tell something, possibly by mistake, that someone else wanted to keep a secret, let it slip, let the cat out of the bag, give the game away. To remain silent or say nothing, to keep or stay stumm, to live a quiet private life, keep yourself to yourself. Okay, let's go to page 152. 152. A few more idioms here. And you can see now that you guys are in advanced English, there's a lot of idioms that we use because that's really a lot of the communication that native speakers use. They don't like to say things literally. They like to say it a little bit more creatively. So here we have classified information. Another way to say classified information is confidential. She divulged a secret. Okay, I told you guys divulged earlier. Which one do you think means the same?
B.
It's hush hush, so don't tell anyone. No.
D.
D, good. She blurted it out. So blurt out and divulge and reveal, they all mean the same. Number 3, what I said is between you and me.
B.
B.
B, good. It's hush hush. So don't tell anyone. Number 4, it's a covert operation.
E.
E, the action is top secret. Good. She's behaving as if she has something to hide.
Looks furtive.
She looks furtive. Good. So furtive is when you do a real fast look and you don't want people to catch you looking at something.
Mr. Michael, on which page were you?
152. Okay. Oops. Okay, everyone have those? So we don't really need to do the pictures, but learn these phrases, okay? All right. We're going to go back to Unit 5, page 56 or 57. Okay. Any questions so far? All right.
No question, but you're going a little bit fast, Mr. Michael.
Okay.
I can't keep up.
Okay. So basically, so far we've just done vocabulary. So mostly there are different ways to say to keep a secret or to tell a secret. So you just have to memorize those at home. All right. What do you think she's telling her?
A joke.
A joke?
Secret
Okay.
joke.
Secret. Do you think she's going to reveal the secret or not?
No.
No. All right. Good. Let's go to the grammar in the back. We're going to go all the way back to page 136. 136. Modal verbs. So you guys have learned modal verbs for a long time. You might not know that they're called modal verbs, but they are the different things like have to, must, should, had better, can, could, need, all those types of things. So we use modals to express degrees of obligation, something you have to do, or whether something is necessary or desirable or permitted or forbidden. Okay, so there's lots of things that are forbidden right now. So we could use this language to talk about the lockdown and different things that are happening in the world.
Mr. Michael,
Yes.
what's the meaning of forbidden?
Forbidden means mamnua. You're not allowed to do it.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Good. Oops. All right. So let's learn these ones for obligation. Obligation means that you must or have to do it. Okay.
I guess that's for must and have to then.
Exactly. So we have to, must, should, ought to, and had better. Had better might be a new one for you. So also, we ought to set the alarm for an hour early. So had better is stronger than ought to and implies a warning. So we had better leave now. We don't want to be late. If you hear the siren at 6 o'clock, you had better get inside. Okay, and then need is for talking about obligation or lack of obligation. So we needed to ask for directions. And that means that if we hadn't asked, we would still be lost. But notice this is a little bit different. When we say didn't need to, we could say we didn't need to ask for directions, means we had a map, we were okay. But we needn't have asked is a little bit different for directions. That means we asked, but really it wasn't necessary because we found a map. So it's like saying we did it, but we didn't really have to because it turned out that we didn't need to. So didn't need to and needn't have done. They're almost the same. There's just a slight difference between them. So let me think of a good example. Let's see. Oh, when I went shopping a couple weeks ago before we knew that we were going to have to stay inside, I could say, I didn't need to buy candy because we already had a lot of candy in the house. Or I didn't need to buy candy because nobody wanted any sweets. So it's like, there's no problem. Now, needn't have done, so I could say I needn't have bought candy because my wife also bought candy. So it's like I did, but it turned out later that it wasn't necessary. Okay. When we're talking about permission and possibility, we can use can, we can use be allowed to, be supposed to, be permitted to. For example, we couldn't leave the premises after 6 p.m. That means it wasn't allowed. Be supposed to implies that someone expects you to do it, like it's a rule, like you're supposed to study your English every day. We're supposed to leave the key on the desk when we finish. So it's like that's what the rule is, but we might not have done it. So I could say to lots of you, you were supposed to sign up for my English lab by yesterday. Okay, so which ones of you guys would that apply to? Which ones didn't do it?
Me.
Shame, shame, shame. Okay. Okay, and then we have phrases with other phrases. Be allowed, be permissible, be forbidden, be banned, be compelled, be compulsory, be forced to, be obligatory, have the courage to, and dare to. So there's a few new ones in there. They were forced to wear army uniform. Compulsory means that they had to do it. We weren't allowed to contact the teachers, means it was not, you didn't have permission. You're not allowed to do it. Can't do it. Okay. So lots of phrases here. Basically, you just have to memorize which phrases tell whether you have to do something or whether you have a choice, it's permitted or not. So what I'm going to do, so I don't bore you out of your mind, is, or is it too late? You're all asleep.
For what? For what? It's too late.
It's too late. I already bored you out of your mind.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm the only one who survived.
Thank you. Who is that?
Hamza. Ali.
Okay. Anybody else still with me?
Yes, same.
Yeah, we are.
All right, good. I know grammar is not the most interesting thing, and a lot of this you already know, but it is good to learn those extra phrases that they put on there that you didn't know. So I'm going to put these onto your page. I want you to do them tonight, and then I will put the answers on there tomorrow morning. So I want you to try to do them in your book or on the Microsoft Teams page, and then I'll give you the answers after you've completed them. Okay? So look for that. I'll put them right after class. All right, let's move on. We're going to skip the writing for today because I think you guys are not in the mood for it. You don't quite have the energy for it. So let's do a little bit of speaking, and then we'll see where we go from there. All right, so we're on page 57. And we're going to talk about these stories here. Two or three topics, and work in groups and take turns to talk about them. So talk about something that you would never dare to do, or something you ought to have done this week, but you haven't done it. Something you weren't supposed to do as a child, but you did it anyway. Something that is obligatory in your country, and so in Jordan, but not in other countries. Something that you should never have done. Something you weren't allowed to do as a child, but now you enjoy doing it. So maybe smoking cigarettes. Something you had better not forget to do. So remember, when we say you'd better not, that's like saying you ought not, or you shouldn't, but a little bit stronger. So go in your groups for 5 minutes and talk about these topics in English. Let's see if we can get some energy back in you.
Mr. Marty, can I ask you a question, please?
Sure.
How should we know that we enter my English lab correct or not?
I can send you an email if you want.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that would be cool.
All right. I'll send everyone who's on there an email. And if you don't get an email, that means you're not on there. Okay, so go to your groups on the side of your team page. Someone start the meeting and the rest of the group members join in and talk about these topics.